Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. Got my 4 favorite plays in this one. We're talking MLB action, and guys, we got a lot of games today in the MLB, like always, and there is a lot of value on these picks, and we're gonna lock it in and make some money. But first up, do me a huge favor and drop a like on this one. It takes you 2 seconds, completely free. Let's try to get to 20 likes in this video. And now let's look at the slate we got going on today. Now this MLB slate's looking very, very solid, but getting into the exact plays that we're taking, we'll do that in a little bit. First off, let's talk about exactly which apps are the best right now in the game. Because one thing that I'm doing basically every single day is sending out picks to my VIP members, making YouTube videos, making Instagram reels, going live on TikTok, always trying to look for the best value and picks that I can give you guys. And I will tell you 100%, these are the 3 apps that I would recommend you guys 100% should be on in order to make money on sports betting. And number 1 is going to be REBET. If you guys sign up with code FFBAM, they'll double your deposit up to $100. This is always a good sign when you're getting on an app that their deposit bonus is not some skimpy thing. You actually want them to literally give you back the exact same amount of money that you put in. So if you put in $50, they're starting it off with $100. If you put in $100, which is what I'd recommend, max it out, they're starting you off with $200. Even if you only put in $20, you're doubling it up to $40. You literally made back the money that you put in. All you got to do is just break even and then pull the money out. You just doubled your money. There's no reason not to be on REBET and go ahead and do stuff like that. Very good play on REBET. Best thing about the app is they've got a ton of value and just a ton of picks. Other plays for more DFS action, I would definitely be on Underdog and PrizePicks. We're going to go through some plays on PrizePicks today. I'm sure a lot of you guys are already on PrizePicks, but if you're not on PrizePicks yet, 100% you got to get on PrizePicks. It was my first app that I got on. It's definitely the best first app I can recommend for literally anybody. And they also got this cool little offer where you play $5, you have $50 instantly. So you can literally play 5 on Underdog, 5 on PrizePicks, and make $100 before you even really do anything. Literally on your first day, you play 5 on each app, you're getting 50 on each app, and that's $100 in your account. Make sure you guys lock in using promo code BAM on PrizePicks and promo code BAM on Underdog. REBET is code FFBAM, so it's a little different. FFBAM for REBET, code BAM for PrizePicks, code BAM for Underdog. Underdog is great. Honestly, better than PrizePicks when it comes to 2-man and 3-man payouts. They bumped their payouts recently, but PrizePicks does a lot of things good as well. I honestly love every single one of these apps. When I go to my VIP, I send out plays for every single one of these apps. What I would honestly recommend is that you guys are on all 3 of them. The main reason is because I actually want you guys to succeed and make money. And I know wholeheartedly the best way to make money is by being on as many apps as possible. That is just number 1, the easiest, best way. Because imagine you're just on PrizePicks. You just play the Taco Tuesday discounts. You're getting discounts 1 day out of the 7 days in the week. That's nothing. If you double that up, you're getting discounts 2 days out of the 7 days a week. If you get over to REBET, you're getting extra discounts. Underdog's got a bunch of payout boosts. So you can leverage all the discounts and all the value on all these apps if you are just playing on more apps. If you're just on one app right now, you absolutely have to diversify. It makes no sense to just play everything on one app. You are literally shooting yourself in the foot, asking to make less money. So 100% get on more apps. REBET, Underdog, and PrizePicks. Use code BAM for these 2. FFBAM for REBET. And once you guys do this, all you got to do is DM me the word WIN at 919-307-1980 right over here. DM me the word WIN. I'll change this. Just DM me the word WIN to this number. And if you are signed up for any one of these apps or you want to get signed up for one of these apps, just DM me that word and I'll get you on the VIP for a month for completely free. So make sure you guys are locked in over there. Super simple, super easy. And now let's get into the plays for today. Starting it off over in the Dodgers and Phillies game. Love this game. Absolutely love this game. But we're taking Alec right here on the under. Alec Boehm on the under at 1.5 bases. So this one is probably the best play of the video, maybe second best play of the video. The reason I like this one an absolute ton, well, there's so many reasons. Gotta love that when it's a good play. This season, right? He's gone on the under in 68% of games. That is a huge sample size we are getting, and he's going on the under a ridiculous amount. With the average being 1.37, of course, that's going to be favored forward because you can't go lower than 0, but you can go way over 1.5. But still hitting the under with that insane average. And in the head-to-head, it's another great sign. Hitting the under in 7 out of the 9 games he's played up against LA. And it's not just that, guys. You can look at this and you can go, well, there's a lot of good research that we've just done, a lot of good research pointing towards it, right? The only real reason, by the way, his line is up this high is because he's had a couple good games recently. And yeah, baseball is a streaky sport. A couple good games do mean something, but it's not going to outweigh the stats that we've seen so far. These were against a different team. Now he's going up against the Dodgers, a team who he has historically not been good against. Additionally, other apps are telling us, literal billion-dollar companies are telling us that this play is too high. Fanatics Sportsbook has this at minus 160. Fliff has this at minus 150. Sleeper has this at minus 150, right? Only PrizePicks and Underdog are slow to adapt right here. They're giving you this at around a minus 120 price point. I know they're not going to show that, right? It's just going to look like more or less on PrizePicks. But if you do the math and you crunch the numbers, it is around a minus 120 if you play the right slip type. And worst case, minus 125 if you play less optimal slip type. The point is, you're getting a value around minus 120 for a play that other apps are pricing at minus 150. So it just makes 100% way more sense to take this on PrizePicks or Underdog. I would recommend taking it on PrizePicks. This one for Alec Baum and the under at 1.5 bases. It's just, we like the research. We just did it, and it makes sense. The billion-dollar companies have now confirmed that research for us by telling us, we think this is a minus 150 play. That's the number they're giving us. That shows us how confident they are in it going on the under. So I like this one a ton. This is going to be the first play of the day. We're going for Alec right here on the under on his base. Let me see if I can find it. I would just take a look at that. Guess what happened, right? We found a valuable play on PrizePicks, a play that's going to make us money. And guess what happened? They took the play off the board, right? They know this is too valuable of a pick to show us. So PrizePicks took it off the board. Underdog moved it down all the way to minus 207. And this is 100% the most important thing. You got to be fast when it comes to sports books and predictions like this. The Alec Baum play is no longer available. If it comes back on the board, definitely take it on the under. But look at this. They've changed it now to a goblin because it was literally too valuable. It is what it is. We're still got 3 more picks today, and there's going to be more valuable posted in the Discord as well. So sorry we just went through that pick, and it's not even there. If you guys really do want to pivot, I could take him on the under on hits, runs, RBIs. I don't think it's horrible. But right now, they only have goblins and demons up for it, so it's ridiculous to even talk about it. Hopefully there's more value later on. And if you guys want to get literally my best picks every single day, join up on the Discord. I'll drop in bonus plays on here for you guys. I do not mean to come on here and give out a pick that's no longer on PrizePicks. The bottom line is PrizePicks is going to take away the picks when they know that it's a profitable pick. They know it's a profitable pick. I locked it in before I hit record, so I already got the value in there. And by the time I hit record, start making this video, PrizePicks is taking it off. That's just what happens when you're a winning sports bettor. If you're not a winning sports bettor, they're not going to take away your picks. Duh. They want you to keep playing that stuff. Anyways, getting into play number 2. This is more of a personal play that I absolutely like. We're looking at Rafaela right here on the over at 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This is another very, very valuable pick. We can get this one at, just regular odds. Love to see that, first of all. He's hit this in every single one of his last 5 games, not just barely hitting this. He's gotten 3 hits, runs, or RBIs in basically every single game, except for this one right here. And over the season, he's also hitting it in 50 out of 90 games, which is, of course, a 56% hit rate. We love to see this once again, because you got to look at the small sample size of what's happening recently. We know baseball is a streaky sport, and oftentimes when a players are at a good streak like this, they will continue to play in that streak in the way that you wouldn't necessarily for a sport like baseball, or basketball or football. The game-to-game scenarios vary a lot, whereas in baseball, the game-to-game scenarios vary a decent amount, but nowhere near as much as it does in other sports. That doesn't mean baseball is easier or harder. That just means that there are more likely to be green streaks and red streaks for a player when you look at their performance chart. And if you just look at this entire season, like you can see that there's a green streak, then a bit of a red streak right here, then another green streak. And now what are we clearly going through right now? For Rafaela, it's been one hell of a green streak right here. So I like this one a ton. Only over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That's going to be play number 2. Now, play number 3. Well, let's see if we can lock this one in real quick. There it is. Play number 3 is going to be Abreu on the over at 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs as well. He is the teammate of Rafaela, and this is one thing I absolutely love doing, guys. It's called correlation, and you are correlating 2 guys on the same team together. So what this means is if, these guys are near each other in the batting order, which they typically are, right? Say Rafaela gets on base, right? Then Abreu comes in, hits a really good, say he hits a home run, right? Then he's going to get the RBI, and Rafaela's going to get the run, and he's going to get the hit. So in the one inning, if they both get on base, then they'll likely both cash this together, helping each other out, right? So it's kind of like taking, it's not as strong of a correlation, but it's kind of like taking, say, Stafford on the over on passing yards and Nakua on the over on receiving yards, right? As Stafford gets more and more passing yards, it's very likely that Nakua will get more and more receiving yards. So that is the similar correlation we can see in baseball. It's obviously not as strong, but I do like this one a ton as well. Now, getting into play number 3, play number 4, I guess, and the final play of the day It's going to be Ty France on the over at 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This one is another great play. This entire Padres team, honestly, oops. See if I can lock this one in for you guys. This entire Padres team, honestly, are guys that I like on the over. But this particular spot for Ty France is going to be the best play. We look at this on other apps, they're slightly favoring it on the over. And if you just look at this in the last 5 games, he's been on fire, guys. Like we were just talking about, baseball is a streaky game. And he did just hit yesterday, obviously against Atlanta as well. I mean, just look at this, right, guys? Elite play right here. Even when his team is struggling, he's still able to get to this line of 2 hits, runs, RBIs. I think this is a fabulous play. So Ty France is going to be the last play of the day. Even though the season it's not looking good, you got to look at it a little bit more closely. And you can see a lot of the red is coming at the front end of the season, and a lot of the green is coming at the back end of the season. He's also hit in 7 straight games, which is something you love to see. Clearly getting into that green stretch, and we expect that to continue today. That's all I got for this one. One more time, these are our 3 picks. I'm dropping more plays in the Discord. The Discord is free to join. The link is in the comments of this video. And yeah, that's all I got. I appreciate y'all watching. Let's make some money on the MLB on Tuesday.